Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you are staying positive. I hope you are staying healthy. Sending you all of the good vibes. So, as you guys are watching the replay of this, drop a hashtag fearless in the comments below. As you are jumping on live, say hello. Let me know that you are here. I am excited to talk to you guys today. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Ashley. I am a women's confidence and business coach. I help women unlock their confidence by breaking the rules so that they can love their bodies, their bank accounts, and their businesses. And I don't know about you moms, and maybe you already did, but I'm starting a new job on Monday. Who else is with me? Who else is starting a new job on Monday? I'm pretty sure we're going to get paychecks for it. Actually, I don't think we are. Anyways, so as you guys are jumping on live, say hi, let me know that you're here. I know that we are in a weird time. We are in an uncertain time. Hey, Krista. And hey, thank you, Elaine. And Monday, I know for us, our school, we're starting homeschooling on Monday. I just picked up the packets. Oh, we just picked our packets up also. And so I wanted to share with you guys my tips on creating a routine, a schedule that you can stick to while you're working at home, while you're fitting in homeschooling, while you're doing all of the things. I have been working at home since 2007 now, and personally, I don't like to follow a strict schedule. However, now that we're adding kids into the mix, I know that this is going to help us all thrive. Back in 2007, I actually had to go back to work and work like a part-time / full-time job. And when I did that, I was like the master at the schedule. And let me tell you, when we followed the schedule, I got more things done than I ever did. So if you are working from home, you're building a business, and now you're homeschooling, how are you going to attack all of these things? I'm going to share with you guys my tips and my tricks, and then I'm going to share with you my schedule, and I'm going to tell you why I decided to schedule the things that I did the way that I did. And of course, every time I go live, my kids start to talk louder, so I start to talk louder. It's not that I'm yelling at you guys. It's simply that for some reason, when I hit the live button, they get louder. So I get louder. I digress. So here's a couple things. Number one, what works for me may not work for you, and that's okay. Do not listen to anybody that says it needs to be done this way. You need to do what works best for your family. Bottom line, end of story. That's it. I believe fully that a routine and a schedule is very important. You might have days where you don't follow it, and that's okay. Don't judge yourself for those days. Let them be. Just go with the flow when you need to. However, I really feel like the kids and everybody will be less stressed once you get a schedule going. It might be a little stressful to get it going. However, make it work for you. And then once you get there, it'll be so much easier. So I believe that the routine is key. However, flexibility is probably the most important thing here. One of my affirmations is everything always gets done when it's supposed to. So that's usually like when my kids are in school, I don't follow a schedule. I mean, I have a very loose outline of the things that I have to do. But I don't follow a schedule like anything crazy like that. I kind of just let myself be. And that is my affirmation. Everything will get done when it's supposed to. So remind yourself of that daily, write it on a sticky note, put it on your mirror so that you remember that everything is going to be okay. I think the most important thing here, actually, I do believe that flexibility is the most important thing, but being less stressed and not putting more stress on your family and the people that are in your household and the kids. And so whatever that looks like for you, do that. Number two, don't give up, or number 3 or 4 or 5, whatever number we're on. I can't believe I'm going to be a teacher on Monday. Don't give up on the first day. So for instance, I wrote you guys, here's a funny story. We'll tell a story for a second. Have you guys watched the tiger thing on Netflix? We started watching it last night. We watched 3 episodes, and I literally was having nightmares that somebody was trapping me up and feeding me to the tigers. So I wasn't sleeping very good. So when I woke up in the middle of the night, I decided to make a schedule for next week and how we were going to attack the day. And what I want to say is, if you create that schedule, don't give up on the first day. If it doesn't go the way that it's supposed to, that's okay. Try again. our realities are created with habits. And so when we create the schedules that revolve around the habits, the kids will thrive more, you will thrive more, there will be less stress, there will be more peace in your home. So don't give up on the first day. Allow for cushion time. Again, thanks Dwight, I am going to, I don't really have a new job. I'm just going to be a homeschool mom. I should probably say that. Allow cushion time in your day. So when you're creating your schedule, which I'm going to break down what my schedule looks like, and I'll even type it up and post it for you guys because I know some of you guys on Instagram are asking me for it. And so I will do that for you. Create cushion time in your day so that if time runs over or time runs out, you go less, that you have time to go. Because here's the thing that I have learned from working at home since 2007 is that, you will overschedule yourself 100%. You will overschedule yourself. And then if you overschedule yourself and you're trying to get your kids to do all these things and follow the schedule, then it can be very, very stressful. And that's not what we need right now, right? We need to focus on creating less stress. So allow cushion time, and then make time for yourself. This is going to be the most important thing, moms, listen. If you don't create time for yourself, and I will explain how I'm adding this into my day, my kids are actually loving why I'm doing it, or how I'm doing it, but create time for yourself. Allow yourself to have some quiet time. Allow yourself to have time to yourself. Personally, mine's going to be first thing in the morning. I'll share with you that in a second. And it just allows me to get my brain right. It allows me to get my workout in, and then I can start my day. So allow time for yourself sometime during the day. Schedule that in. Communicate. Sit down with your kids. I literally just sat down with my kids and said, listen, this is going to be our new schedule. And I explained to them why. I explained to them why we're going on a new schedule. We've already been talking about why we're homeschooling, but why it's important. If you're working from home, they need to know why you're working from home and what that does. It gives your family money to buy groceries. It gives your family money to do things, to buy things that you want. You have to be very open with them. Hey, Kenzie, happy Thursday. Being very open and honest with them will really help to say, okay, right now, mommy is going to work. We already talked about why mommy is going to work, and it's your time to go read, or it's your time to go play, or your time to go do whatever. Communication is going to be so important during this time. Don't just be constantly saying, and I'm guilty of it too. I'm not like, you guys, I'm not like the queen of anything, right? But you don't want to be saying, hold on, right? And this is why the schedule is going to be important. So communicate with them while you're doing it. Sit down, write the schedule out with them. Like, my kids were excited to sit down and write the schedule out with them. They even wanted to write out chores. I was like, what is happening right now? So we wrote out some chores. And then just take it one day at a time. I kind of already said that. So I'm going to give you guys my schedule and what I plan to do. So when I was thinking about this last night in the middle of the night, instead of getting chased by tigers, I said, okay, I know I can get up early. I can make that a thing. It hasn't been a consistent thing for a while, but I know that that's how I feel good and I thrive and I'm less stressed. That's going to be the most important thing. Rule number one, moms, you are number one. So figure out some time to yourself. So from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. is mommy time. That means if you wake up between 5 and 8 a.m., you do not ask me for anything. You do not ask me for breakfast. There are things that you can get for breakfast. Now, I understand if you guys have littler kids, then I guess you have to adjust to this and kind of figure out your new normal. My kids are 6, almost 7, and 9. So they can get their own breakfast. They can chill out until I am done with my morning routine and my workout. And then at 8 o'clock, if they want me to make them breakfast, I will make them breakfast. So from 5 to 8 is mommy time. 8 to 10 is breakfast, it's chores, it's going outside, and it's running and getting your effing energy out. I didn't write that on the paper, but that's basically the gist of it. Go get your energy out. This allows me to eat my breakfast. This allows me to get some work done if I need to get some work done. This allows me to get ready because although I don't like put on normal clothes, I like to put makeup on because that also makes me feel better. And then from 10 to 12, so my school is, for us, we need to do about 2 hours of school a day. And I love this. And honestly, if they would have gave me a tighter schedule on the things that I need to do, I would have thrown that out the window. I'm just going to be completely transparent with that. I think that 2 hours is going to be more than enough. And when they get back to school, they will pick up things, but I am not going to create more stress. I'm not going to create this crazy schedule where I can't work my business and I have two businesses to run while I'm doing this, right? So for us and our family, even if they would have told us it would be more time, this is the schedule I would have stuck to. So from 10 to noon, it's going to be school time. My phone will be down. I will not be working. I will be sitting there and I'll be focused on the kids, getting them through the schoolwork that they need to get done. And I overlap that time. So it'll probably be like 10 to 12, 10 to 12:30, depending on what they're doing and how it goes. And then from 12 to 1 will be lunchtime. I do plan again to have easy things for them to grab and for them to put together for their lunch. So I can eat my lunch and then I can get some work done. Like at this point, it's like I'm going back to work and I have to squeeze in my work during little pockets of time. And this is actually something I'm going to teach in the Living Free and Fearless mentorship group. That's my business mentorship group that's launching right now. If you don't know about that, get into my group, Living Free and Fearless, and you can learn all about it. I diet going on. So from 12 to 1 is going to be lunch. And then I'm lucky enough that my husband, well, he's still working, but he's normally back around 1 or 2, just depending. So from 1 to 4, the kids that's when I'm going to work. I'm going to work from 1 to 4. They can go play. They can go be with their dad. They can do whatever. That's their time. They know that I am working from 1 to 4. So for me, if you are running your own business at home, like I'm not scheduling any calls anytime other, like my lives, all my things are going to be from 1 to 4. And maybe even some at night. But then from 4 to 5 is going to be picking up the house and dinner. We had the conversation today that when you are in your house, like I know this for sure, but when you are in your house all the time, just picking up the clutter is going to make you feel less stressed. So having a routine, adding that in there, 2 hours is plenty. I agree, Krista. Having a routine, having that in there, so that, you're not feeling so like when you have all of the clutter around you and the stress like that builds up. So cleaning up and then dinner time, and then 5 to 6, depending, we'll eat dinner. And then I probably will have more calls depending on what my schedule looks like from 6 to 7-ish, just depending on the night. And that's when I have that we'll do quote unquote homework. And so my husband can either do another worksheet with them, they can read, they can do whatever that they need to kind of finish up the day. So that gives them about 2.5 hours if I add in that like extra half hour there. And then something that I am going to do is usually my kids go to bed around 8 o'clock. I'm going to push their bedtime back, and they were super excited about this. I'm going to push their bedtime back between 9:30 and 10. And the reason that I am doing this is because I want them to sleep in, right? I want that 5 to 8 o'clock time for me in the morning without any interruptions. And the way that I can achieve that is to have them stay up later so that they sleep in and it's not an issue. They know if they wake up, then they're going to have to do their own thing. Again, I'm going to be super fucking flexible with this, you guys. We're going to test it out next week. I'm not going to give up on day 1. I am going to try at least 3 or 4 days of this, see how it works, and then we will move on to the next week, which hopefully will be back to school in just a few weeks. I kind of highly doubt it, but that's what we're going to do. So that is my plan. I will, if you guys want me to type up what I said my schedule is going to be, I can do that for you. And leave it on there. Those are just suggestions. Do what feels good to you. Maybe you aren't a morning person and you want time to yourself at night. Wake your kids up earlier. I mean, if you're not a morning person, but yeah, wake your kids up earlier and then have them go to bed earlier so that you have more time. For me, I would rather them sleep in so I can have a morning time and I can get my stuff done before they wake up, so I'm not feeling like I am behind. I missed some of this. Oh, hey Lauren, how are you? Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I will tape it up. Make sure you watch the replay. If you guys didn't check out my huge announcement in Living Free and Fearless, I am launching the beta round of my signature group coaching program, business coaching program, Free and Fearless mentorship. Basically, I'm going to share with you guys all of this knowledge that I have in my head from running an online business for 8 years and help you to be successful. So if you want in on that, it is going to be a super crazy, amazing deal that will never be around after next week. So make sure you take advantage of that. If you have any other questions for me, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great night and we will talk to you soon. Bye.